Hey! What's up, chat? So, we out here. We got a patch that allowed this to finally work. So, I'm gonna review a Dota 2 Overwatch case. And it's gonna be poggers, man. We'll see what happens. I hope it's a good good time. I don't know. From what I've seen on Reddit, it seems like people are kind of going, like, people are just reporting people for, like, just not having a good game and stuff. So I'm gonna try to be fair about this. I'm stoked. It's this is like a new feature to the game, and I think it is pretty unique. I've never seen anything like this. So it's the greatest thing in the world. Anyway, we're gonna review this case. And yeah. Let's see. Overwatch controls. Markers on the timeline show when an incident was reported. Watch the marked sections of the timeline. These sections indicate the reporting of players' best estimates of where the incident took place. By default, the replay will automatically skip to the next marked section. You can disable auto skip using the checkbox or by moving the scrubber. Players may be flagged as scripting, hacking, griefing, or suspicious. For scripting hacking, be on the lookout for players cheating through the use of scripts or cheats. For griefing, be on the lookout for negative actions towards other players, such as feeding, ability abuse, etc. Suspicious markers may be a mixture of both. After reviewing the marked sections, click the click the Submit Resolution button to lock in your verdict. You will be presented with a short form and asked whether you think the player is guilty of cheating, griefing, or both. If you are unsure, you can review the case again or mark the case as such on the conviction screen. There's a conviction screen now, dude. Gamers are getting fed up. It's getting serious now, man. Taking each other to court. Taking each other to court over video games. You know? Okay, what happened? Let's see. This is the but they've reported bounty for feeding. See here. Oh, clock goes on him. Does he die? How do you... Well, that's not good. That's okay. I mean, that's obviously not feeding. Oh no. It's hard watching this guy's perspective. PA's getting gone on. Looks like his team's just kind of just getting trounced here. It's 32-14. What's the score? He's 2-8. Like, everyone's been dying a lot. And then someone else reported him again for feeding, but at this point, like, he's just chilling in the... Yeah, I mean, if you look at the scores in this game, 2-4, 2-9, 2-8, 6-5, 2-8. So the PA had a decent game here. So I guess, I don't know, we're going to have to look at more of this game. Let's go player perspective. Let's see, does it show you what happened at the beginning of this game? Okay. It only goes to... Okay. Bounty Hunter. Oh god, he died 3 times already. It's 7 minutes into the game. He's died. He's died 3 times, bro. Whew. That's not good. That's. But the problem is, I can't actually see the last, like the first 6 minutes of the game. So how do I even see what he did? Was he just overtly running down lane? Because I mean, I bet you it's this axe. Like this axe definitely reported him. I mean, this is a weird safe lane. Like I don't know why. I don't know what bracket this is, but this is a Mars Clockwork safe lane. Axe gets messed up. So Axe dies. This dude's just farming. Bounty Hunter has already died 3 times at this point. Coming back to lane. This doesn't. Okay, focus on hero button. That's cool. What Axe is looking at right now? Axe is just pissed. Pissed. He's got phase boots. He's running back to lane, and then this is actually when he reports him. This is like, you know, and to be fair, Bounty doesn't actually die here. He just sort of runs away. He was smart enough to know that he had to run away from this clockwork, but he's already died multiple times to this. Now he's just kind of chilling. I really wish I could just see the whole game. Oh man. Ults him. Oh yeah, they've got a ward there. He sees it. He dies again. I mean, I'm not, like, I'll be honest, if I'm this Axe, I'm like not stoked. Not very happy about this Bounty Hunter feeding his lane. Like, it's 8.5 minutes into the game and this bounty's died 4 times. It's not too good. This Axe, you know, I mean, let's be honest, this is a weird lane. Top lane also doesn't seem like. Let's go back here and just focus on top lane. What's happening up top? So their PL. This might be a high MMR game, honestly, because their safe lane for Radiant is playing on the off lane while all this is happening. So it's like off lane versus off lane here, and they're just losing. It's like, I mean, to be fair, at this point in the game, it does seem pretty bad. Axe has died twice. Bounty Hunter's died 3 times. I mean, honestly. How do you even say that this is just Bounty Hunter feeding here? Like, Axe has died twice too, you know? And he's probably the one that reported Bounty Hunter. So, I don't know. You know, PA line top, line's just pulling. Oh, PL has double Wraithband, Magic Wand. Lion actually might have saved Bounty Hunter's life there too with this TP. But now PA is alone up here. How do I... It's funny that I can't even see like the other team. I actually can't see like the other team's perspective. Yeah, this PA is... This is almost certainly high MMR. That was some pro shit by the Snapfire, honestly. So Ember TP's top. They actually get a kill on PL. Bounty Hunter TP's mid. I couldn't say if this is a high MMR game or not. There's honestly not very many, like nobody has skins in this game. Or does it not show that? No, it does. No, it doesn't, because... Oh yeah, it does show skins, because this chick has skins. Lena has the skins. So, I'm actually kind of free to watch the rest of the game in between these, I guess. So I think I just need to see, like, was this intentional? I mean, this guy reporting him for feeding down here, it just feels like he does, you know, this clockwork is really strong versus both Both these heroes, honestly. He just doesn't have a lane. Axe, like, really just can't do anything down here. Oh. Oh, man. Gets ulted. Feels bad. Probably tilted at this point. That's tilting. Bounty is really falling behind a lot too. Like, he's level 4 now, man. God, he's just not really doing anything. And oh no. This is just a real bad game for this guy, man. Looking at this guy's perspective, I sort of changed my mind. Like, let's look at these player perspectives here. I genuinely cannot tell. Look at the carry. Carry will be a good indicator of what MMR this is.
This should make my life easier.
This might be really average MMR, like maybe 2K or something, honestly. Snap, like, there's some people are doing really good stuff. What was that? This clock just got another kill. Oh, very nice hook. Oh man, this Mars clock combo is actually brutal too. I just think that basically the way that this is going here, there's just, like, Axe has no business being down here anymore. And at this point, like, he's actually the one feeding almost, you know? So I'm sure Lion feeds. This combo down here, just this Mars clock, like, just is running this game. Like, there's nothing even going on mid, like as far as I'm aware. Who's there? The Lena's mid. She's actually also beating the Ember. It's not exactly an easy matchup for Ember. Beginning of the game is hard. Bounty moving around. I feel like this bounty, like, it's 1140 and this bounty's just level 5. Like, feels really bad, man. It's rough. Is he intentionally feeding? No. He's not trying to feed. Oh, bro. If he dies here, no. Like, he's not trying to feed, though, right? Like, he may have fed in the beginning of the game, but, like, that's Dota. Like, he kind of probably screwed up, like, underestimated how strong this clockwork combo is. You know, Axe is just getting very tilted at this point because he keeps dying. He's actually died. At this point in the game, it was 12 minutes. He's died more than the bounty hunter has. This Mars just out for blood, gets a kill on the Lion. Radiant just taking bottom tower here, like, has no reason to really be afraid at this point. PA still trying to split push top, not really wanting to get involved in this Clown Factory bottom. But, you know, like, here goes Bounty. He's going for he's got a track. This is almost a kill. Mars does a nice spear, gets the bounty off of him. Ember doesn't have chains. Got one more remnant, but he's out of mana. Messes up the remnant. Clockwork comes in with the cogs. Seems to be intercepting. I think Ember's going to try a bit of a remnant play here. Misses the chains again. This is definitely lower MMR. Oh, Bounty gets speared away. Almost dies there. Gets away with, like, probably had 50 HP there. Pops the salve. Like, he's trying, you know. This bounty is not just giving up. Like, he's buying wards. You know, he's getting in there. This is very. Oh, dude, this. I feel like if Snapfire just popped a little shredder there, he might just die, but I'm not sure. Lion being a little annoying, hitting him with that maxed out mana drain. does not have Hex. This is almost certainly low MMR now. I think there's much of a chance of it not being. Yeah, Dire just not really getting anything done down here. These guys are committing like 3 heroes. Like PA has been like kind of kicked out of her lane. They've lost top. 14 minutes into the game, this game's already kind of getting out of control. They do have like an Axe versus PL, which is a good matchup. Like this is actually should be a good matchup for Axe, but Axe is he's working on his blink. He's going on Axe now. Gets stunned up by the Lion. Might be getting chains. This should be a kill onto the Lina. Yeah, just a little bit too aggressive there, as is typical. Or low MMRs. I'm sure they did not see anyone on the team, and she was just trying to kill an Axe under the tower. PL shows. Oh, Axe trying. Oh, Lion is gonna go down. Axe hasn't built any health regen here. Block gonna go on Axe. He's just too low to be doing this, right? And so now, yeah, the Clockwork catches the cookie. Just gonna miss. Bounty Hunter still sort of moving around, getting people tracked up, but he's falling way behind in levels. Like at this point, he's level 6. He's effectively the position 5 of the team now. Yeah, it just seemed like this is a rough game. I think they've lost all their lanes here. Ooh, nice sleight of chains dodge. Just. Oh, wow. That's an unfortunate. Wow, what a play from the Ember, though. Just manages to barely escape. Is he going to catch the hook? Oh, did he not see him with that? Oh, just barely off cooldown. Ember is lucky. Bounty with the right idea, I think. He's actually just trying to push out this wave. As much as, like, this is not great for, like, in a ideal game, I think for right now, like, this bounty's just so far behind. Like, what else is he going to do? His man, Arcane Boots, like, he's going for this gen heavy build. He's spotted. Clockwork just barely misses him. They've probably got a ward up here. Oh, PA gives away the position with her track there. Mars jumps in with the spear, misses. Gets hexed up by Lion. Clockwork in, hits the creeps, is just out of position, but does get Axe in the cogs. Axe will go down along with the Bounty Hunter, so PA also going to fall, and that is a 3 down, 3 for 1 trade. Not good for Dire. Not good. Looks like a rough game, boys. This move again. This is a sign of the MMR here. This kind of like aggressive running up the lane here. I mean, I guess he had a remnant. That's okay. I mean, but that's still that didn't do anything, and all you really just risked there was dying. If he got stun locked there, like I think Ember could have probably gotten bursted. And there's just no reason to do that. If anything, you want to just push out the wave or whatever, but. Axe just desperately trying to farm this blink. I don't know what this build is about, but ready the magic damage, I guess. Just trying to push out. I think there's probably vision around here. Yeah, Bounty Hunter gonna just. Bounty Hunter's actually like warding up. He uses this ward spot, which I really like because you can see it. I mean, they actually have a sentry up there, so. Where's that the opponent's sentry? Whose sentry is this? Anonymous. That's not helpful. I think that's a Dire. I think that's that's a Radiant sentry. Because it's not showing. So they have a sentry up here, and so this ward really it honestly provides. I mean, I think you can actually put it. It's a bit of a risk because you can actually sort of there's a bit of a hitbox up here. Like you can kind of place this ward in sort of around this area, and it actually makes a difference because if you were to like really try to min-max this and put this like right here, it might even see the ward. So he's, this is a good ward. I like this. It's already paid off. Bounty Hunter getting gone on up top. No one buying dust. Another sign. that this might be a low MMR game. Ember Spirit catching the PL. He's gonna go. He's being drained up though because PL has finished his defusal. Clockwork catching the line in the back. Snapfire ult is gonna go on everybody, and Lina gonna finish up the lion there. And they're just sort of taking over their jungle. Radiant has no reason to fear them right now, but this is obviously a rough game. I mean, you're looking at like, you know, no one wants to be in this game. You know, on as Dire, like it's you know just about to be 20 minutes in. You're down 19-5. Like nothing. You're way behind. Although Bounty Hunter is honestly like I'm sure if I brought up like he's sort of probably a level, maybe a level and a half behind this Clockwork. Yeah. You know, he's just about just over a level behind him. They just have vision. They're just really controlling. Like I'm surprised. That's why I can't decide. I think if you're on Radiant, you just know you're ahead. So you just know you're winning. So nothing about this is really that unusual. Axe at this point has actually outfed the Bounty Hunter. So I wouldn't say that this guy is intentionally feeding. In fact, he seems to be legitimately trying. You know, he may be miscalculating. He may not be like good enough to know. Like even that move right there. Like see, he's going for these really risky pot shots that just like they're kind of counting on the other team to not know what they're doing and not capitalizing on them, it's really just a sign to me that this guy's player's perspective is not in the right place either. Oh, PA gonna go on Snapfire. Might be able to catch Snapfire. Yeah, PA is just gonna finish him off with a right click there, and yeah, I mean, I really honestly like maybe we can go ahead here. Seems like Dire had some bit of a comeback. Where's Bounty here? Let's follow Bounty. Let's go double speed. He's wasting a huge amount of time. And then, yeah, just kind of gets caught out and dies. You know, I mean, by now, what's his... Him and the Lion. I mean, like, look, I hate this because, you know, people just kind of say, like, it's really easy to report supports in a losing game for dying because like, supports are like the easiest kills on the team. So, like, you know, supports die a lot. Like, it's just part of the class. If you or part of the role. If you don't know, like, if you're not able to handle like having deaths that are like largely out of your control in a lot of cases, you shouldn't play support. I mean, you're sort of a sacrificial role. This Bounty Hunter's just living to track people, but really not getting much else done. I mean, you know, like if you compare him to the Bounty Hunter, I think, which is fair to do because it was essentially just a mirror matchup bottom. I don't think he's that far behind. I think like it looks like he is because Bounty Hunter just can't farm. But he's buying like Force Staff and Urn and Arcane Boots. Like he's playing a support role. This guy knows that Force Staff is good against Clockwork. He knows that. So he's you know, he is legitimately trying. Axe bought just like Force Staff and Blade Mail. I mean, that's pretty much the standard build on Axe. Nothing too special about that. Spars absolutely running the game. Has just rushed like a super aggressive like Blink Dagger, BKB, Morbid Mask. This is roughly where they accuse more people. I think this is, I guess, maybe when the rest of the team hops on board with reporting them. But I think like Bounty's been buying more wards than even the Lion has. I don't think that you can put this on Bounty, honestly. Like he did feed early in the game. Those 3 deaths probably made it the bottom lane hard. And certainly, is it Is it Bounty Hunter's fault that they lost bottom? Maybe. For sure. But on the other hand, it's also just Bounty Hunter Axe um, versus Mars Clockwork. I just don't. I think that's a really rough matchup for those two. So, in this game, if you go, let's go back here. This is roughly like this game ends and okay. This game ends roughly with this as a score. So Mars is just getting tons of kills, but let's keep in mind like mid lost, top lost, um, they lost every lane and then they lost the game. That's what happens in Dota, man. You people got to stop reporting people like this. Like, eh, I mean, it's maybe the first 3 kills that he had were like really dumb and but that's not why you lost this game. Like you lost this game because you got an Ember versus Alina mid, which is rough. You had Axe versus PL, but instead of Axe being versus PL in lane, you had PA versus Snapfire and PL with your line support, and that lane lost. Um, so like, is this Bounty Hunter's fault? Was he feeding? Lion died more than he did, and he died just as many times as Axe. Cheating, hacking, or scripting, not guilty. Griefing or abusive behavior, not guilty. Submit verdict. This guy is not guilty of feeding, guys. He may have fed, but feeding, in my book, is not let's like accidentally die fucking 3 times in lane. You know, feeding is like intentionally running down lanes. Feeding is like I literally am just running down to die. I'm not trying anymore. I'm trying to feed the other team kills so that they get stronger and that my team actually just like can't deal with it and the game ends quicker. Like that's feeding. Just because like, you die a bunch in a game and like someone else does too, like, you know, it's in a game like that, I realize it sucks. I've been there. Like I've been there where someone's just kind of like ruining your lane for you, and it sucks. But you know what would have probably won them that game is having a like actual proper support like in that lane instead of a bounty hunter. The bounty hunter's just he's a weird hero. I think he's like legit could be an undercover carry right now because of the way that his crit works and like he sort of just makes money and stuff. He's like Ricky, but he's like the counter to Ricky. Anyway, that was that. That was the first Overwatch game. A little bit sad that it's kind of like what most people have been reporting, that people are just reporting people for like um people are just reporting people for stupid stuff and not
beneficial off some other part of the map.
like they're just reporting people for like feeding in a game that like your whole team fed. Like everyone lost. It's a losing game, you know. And I think in there's a difference between intentionally feeding and doing what that guy was doing, which was fucking up. You know, I don't know if that was a rank game. I have it because of the Overwatch system. You don't know what MMR anyone is. You don't even know what the identities are. So it's really hard to say. But I mean, I would guess just by a few different elements of like what we were seeing. Like I don't think that was a very high MMR game. If that was a high MMR game, yeah, maybe you could say the guy was griefing. But I guess it also doesn't show you the chat and just doesn't give you enough like context to really understand like what was going on. It from just observing that game, it kind of looked like the Clockwork Mars combo is like it's sleeper super good. It's very dangerous. You can like Mars can always spear someone into the cogs, and that probably just happened. I bet you that's actually what happened at the rune. Is like the bounty tried to get the rune or something, and Clockwork had like Cogs first and then Mars Spear. He's probably just, or maybe not. I mean, like maybe he just took Battery Assault first. I'm not at all surprised though that when you have a team that has like strangely enough done like a lane swap and then everyone plays like idiots. That like, but I'm not surprised that like Mars Clock, like Rex, Bounty Hunter, Axe, like just you all most Dota players are gonna hear that lane and go like, "Yep," like, "Yep." I don't think I guess kind of could go either way, but probably not, right? Like I just don't think Bounty Hunter's very good versus either of those heroes really, Mars or Clock. Neither is Axe. I mean, Axe is he can't really use. I suppose he could go like the Battle Hunger build and try and just spam that on the Clockwork, but you know, rough game, guys. Anyway, um, first verdict, not guilty. Uh, anyway, yeah, just wanted to do that as a quick stream. Thanks for watching. Peace.